I'm Isaac Barclay from Overcome Mortgages. We're going to discuss making overpayments on your mortgage. This can be one of the most effective ways to reduce the total interest you pay and clear your loan sooner. But the way overpayments work and the benefits you see depend on when you make them and how they're applied. So as a mortgage broker, I know all about them, so let's break it down. So in terms of your starting point, it's daily interest charges, why timing matters. So most UK lenders calculate interest daily. That means your balance is assessed every single day and interest is charged on that day's balance. So the sooner you make an overpayment, the sooner your balance drops, and the less interest you're charged from that day forward. So let's take an example. So we have a mortgage balance of £200,000, an interest rate of 5% on daily, and the daily interest from that would be about £27.40 per day. Now, if you make a £5,000 overpayment today, tomorrow's interest is calculated on £195,000 instead. So that saves you about 69p a day immediately. Or for a year, that's roughly £250 saved, and that's before taking into account compounding. So paying earlier in the term versus later. So overpayments made earlier in your mortgage term have a much bigger impact. It's because in the early years, more of your monthly payment goes to interest rather than capital. So again, let's use our example of £200,000 mortgage, 25 years of a term with a 5% interest rate. So you overpay your £5,000 in year one, you save about £7,400 in interest and shorten the term by 1 year and 4 months. Overpay the same £5,000 in year 15, saving only about £1,800 and shorten the term by just 4 months. So the earlier you overpay, the bigger the impact. So generally what happens after you overpay, there tends to be 3 options. Lenders handle overpayments differently. So here are the 3 main scenarios. Option 1, you keep your term and monthly payment the same following an overpayment. Your balance drops, but your payment stays the same. That means more of each payment goes to capital. You clear the loan faster. In our example, that saves about £7,400 in interest. For option 2, you can recalculate your monthly payment. So your lender lowers your monthly outgoings, but keeps the end date the same. For example, payments drop by about £30 a month. Interest saved is around £2,400. This gives you more monthly cash flow. In option 3, we reduce the mortgage term. You formally request a shorter term. Payments stay higher, but you finish sooner. In our example, the term drops to about 23 years. Interest saved is around £9,200. In terms of overpayment allowances, if you're on a fixed rate, most lenders let you overpay up to 10% of your balance each year without penalty. That allowance might be based on the calendar year or on your mortgage anniversary. If you go over the allowance, you may face an early payment charge, so always check how your lender calculates it. Some lenders don't count certain types of overpayments towards the allowance. That can let you keep overpaying beyond the 10% limit without penalties. So overpayments when your fixed rate ends. So when your deal ends, you usually move to the lender's standard variable rate, SVR for short. So on SVR, you can normally overpay any amount without penalties. Now, some lenders even let you make a big overpayment while on the SVR, then switch to a new deal. In some cases, they can backdate the new deal, so as if you were never on the SVR at all. This can be a smart way to pay down a chunk of your mortgage without triggering early repayment charges. So in terms of your key takeaways on daily interest mortgages, there's a term that timing matters. Overpaying earlier in the term saves more interest and time. There are 3 main outcomes following overpayment. You can keep the term the same, recalculate the payments, or reduce the term. Most lenders allow up to 10% of overpayments on fixed deals, so you get a 10% allowance, and some let you overpay freely on SVR before looking into a new product. So now as mortgage overpayments overcome